Hi guys! Have you ever felt frustrated after listening to a voice message because you didn't catch the person's name, or even worse, you were not able to understand the contact information that they left for you, such as a phone number or an email address, because they spoke too quickly, or maybe they had an accent that was not familiar to you and so it was difficult for you to understand? Well, I hear people in sales, in administration, in customer service, and even in human resources, where they are returning calls to job applicants, make these mistakes, where they speak too quickly, where they speak unclearly, and so it's difficult to understand the voice message. Well, in this video tip, I am going to show you a simple 3-step process that you can always use when you need to leave a professional voice message. But before we start with the tips and the steps, first make sure you speak slower than usual when leaving a voice message. When you speak slower, it's easier for other people to understand you. And also, if you have a long last name or an ethnic sounding last name like I do, you may want to spell it when you're introducing yourself in the voice message. So tip number 1, the first step in leaving an effective voice message is slow down when you're introducing yourself and consider spelling your name if you think it might be strange for the listener. For example, my name is Bart Zick, so when I leave a message for somebody who doesn't know me, I would say something like this. Hi, this is Bart Zick calling. Zick is spelled Z-Y-C-H. You can see that I spoke slower, especially when spelling my last name. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is clearly state the purpose of your call, but don't get into details. So you may want to start this sentence something like this. I'm calling about, or I'm calling regarding, or I'm calling to. This could be an informational voice message. I'm calling to let you know that. Or it could be an inquiry. I'm calling regarding the job that you have on offer. So that's step number 2. State your purpose, but don't go into details. Leave the details for the actual conversation. And then step number 3 is leave your contact information clearly. So if you're saying the phone number, you may want to say it twice. The first time at a regular speed, such as you can reach me at 604-555-4545. That's 604-555-4545. You can hear that in the second time that I repeated the phone number, I actually slowed down between mentioning the digits, because that helps the other person to write it down as you are speaking it. And also, you may be saving the listener some time because they won't have to repeat the voice message just to be able to catch the phone number. So to review, step number 1, make sure you slow down when saying your name, and you might want to spell your name if it's a little bit different from what people are used to. Step number 2, clearly state the purpose of your message, but don't go into details. Leave the details for the conversation, because then the people can ask questions and confirm the meaning. And step number 3, leave your contact information clearly and maybe even repeat it slower so that the person listening has time to write it down. I hope this tip has been useful for you, and as always, if you have any comments or questions, please make sure to leave them in the section below this video.